Dear fans, friends and subscribers, welcome to your daily edition of the cricket happenings show today. Now, as far as today's cricket happenings show is concerned, we are looking at something, in the sense we are looking at the fifth and final day's play which happened between England and India, and the match ended in a draw. But let me tell you, there was some real drama in the morning, and India definitely needed someone to stay there at the crease, as the play started a bit late. Here at the Nottingham, in Trent Bridge in Nottingham, due to rain, and what it did is that actually enabled the English pace bowlers to have a real swing at the Indians, because the ball was really swinging, and it was reverse swinging, and India, resuming at their overnight score of 167, lost a very quick wicket early in the morning after the play resumed after rain. So it was a delayed start today at Trent Bridge in Nottingham, and the first wicket to go was Virat Kohli. Now that was again a question of reverse swing, as Virat Kohli trying to shaping up to actually push at a delivery from Stuart Broad was gone, as the ball actually reverse swung and actually hit Virat Kohli on the pad. So the ball actually came in and it actually went and hit Virat Kohli on the pad, and Virat Kohli was walking back to the pavilion. LBW bowled Broad for 8, and the score read 168 for 4. So India were 168 for 4. So it was not a good start for India on the final day. And in the very next over, once again, it was first Virat Kohli was gone, then Broad came into his next over, and he went on to pick up the wicket of Ajinkya Rahane. Now, as far as Ajinkya Rahane was concerned, now this was a delivery which actually got the I thought it was the inside edge of the bat of Ajinkya Rahane. Again, it was good reverse swing bowling from Stuart Broad, and Ajinkya Rahane was a goner, caught by Pryor behind the stump. As I said, the ball actually Ajinkya Rahane actually got an inside edge as he tried to play at a delivery. In fact, Ajinkya Rahane wanted to probably cover his off stump, and he was doing all the right things, but the reverse swing was there, and that was what enabled the ball to actually go and kiss the edge of Ajinkya Rahane's bat, and went and rested snugly into the gloves of Matt Pryor. Ajinkya Rahane was out for 24 with 5 fours, and suddenly this Indian innings yesterday, resuming at 167 for 3, were finding themselves into serious trouble at 173 for 5, and I thought the English bowlers were looking very good at the time, Anderson and Broad in particular. And Dhoni came to the crease at that particular stage and joined. So there were 2 new batsmen at the crease. So that was very good for England, because England knew that they had 2 new batsmen in the middle, and now they could definitely attack the Indian batsmen, and the Indians were under tremendous pressure at that particular stage. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and then Lam Plunkett was brought on as first change by the English captain Alistair Cook. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni, I thought that was not a good shot from Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He actually tried to play a shot across his body. He was trying to flick Lam Plunkett from the offside onto the onside, and what it did is the ball really didn't hit the middle of the bat. It got the edge inside, that went onto his pads and onto his stumps, and the rattle was heard, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni was also walking to the pavilion, bowled by Liam Plunkett for 11 with 2 fours, and suddenly this Indian innings was looking very shaky. In fact, after losing Ajinkya Rahane and Virat Kohli, those were big blows for India. But when they lost the captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni, England would have probably had hope that now this is the chance for them to wound up this Indian innings pretty quickly, and probably get a win under their belt in the first test. But the debutant Stuart Binny was along with Jadeja at the crease. Now, what was good about it for India? Stuart Binny and Jadeja really resuscitated the Indian innings. As far as Jadeja was concerned, Jadeja was pretty slow in the sense he took 33 balls to actually open his account, and the way he opened his account was something where he actually clubbed Anderson over his head for a boundary, and Anderson himself actually applauded that stroke, smiled at Jadeja, and he applauded that stroke because Ravindra Jadeja had taken 33 balls to get a single. And for India, what was very important, Jadeja was definitely struggling, and what was very important for India was occupation of the crease, because India were 184 for 6 when Dhoni departed, and one more wicket and things would have gone absolutely haywire for India. But luckily Jadeja decided to occupy the crease, and he had very good company. The test debutant Stuart Binny, according to me, was the real savior today, because what he did is he played with a very calm head, really decided to defend well, and when any loose opportunity presented itself, he started hitting them for boundaries. He pulled well, he steered the ball well, and also he hit some beautiful six of the bowling of Moeen Ali, when he actually it was an inside out hit, and it was hit beautifully over extra cover for a six. And suddenly from 184 for 6, the Indian innings slowly got no, I would not say momentum, but definitely there was something going where India were definitely doing the right thing there by trying to occupy the crease, and Stuart Binny and Jadeja were chiseling in a partnership which actually yielded 65 very valuable runs according to me, and things were going pretty good, and things were looking like India were going to tee at a score of probably with only 6 wickets down. And when this partnership was really going well, and that was the time Anderson struck just before the tea interval, 2 overs before the tea interval. He struck by getting Ravindra Jadeja caught behind by Pryor for 31 with 5 boundaries. He occupied 98 balls, but it was very important knock from Ravindra Jadeja too. So that made it 249 for 7, and essentially so India went to tea after losing Jadeja's wicket at with the score on 7 for 249. Binny resumed, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, the maiden half-centurion, came into the picture. He was along with Binny, and once again Bhuvneshwar Kumar, not only did he do well in the first innings, but also once again started giving tremendous company to Stuart Binny. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar definitely, once a person actually scores a 50, the confidence is absolutely high, and that was precisely seen as what India needed was to keep the English attack at bay and get partnerships, and that was precisely the case that was happening. So Stuart Binny once more got another good partner in Bhuvneshwar Kumar, and Stuart Binny himself went to a 50 in pretty quickly after Bhuvneshwar Kumar came to the crease, and Stuart Binny went on to have his maiden 50, and that would have been a very good feeling for Stuart Binny because he was criticized as far as his bowling was concerned, but definitely Stuart Binny, I thought, was according to me, that was the knock which really saved India, because one more wicket at that stage and one wouldn't know what would have happened. But Stuart Binny, I thought, played a very good innings, a very calm innings under crisis, and Stuart Binny hit some boundaries and raced to his 50, and also after that, once he reached his 50, he also hit the inside out shot over extra cover for a 6. And the partnership, after once Jadeja was gone, there was another partnership which started brewing, and this partnership was very vital. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, well, as I said, his confidence was sky high. He was playing very well, was defending very well, and as and when any opportunity. In fact, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, one thought that he was more confident of playing his strokes this time, because compared to the first innings where he made 50 and made only 4 boundaries, if you look at Bhuvneshwar Kumar's knock, he hit 10 boundaries in his unbeaten knock of 63. And suddenly when everything, and then Binny, having played a good hand, had done all the hard work, and he had almost taken India to safety at that stage with the score on 340. and then Moeen Ali came into the picture, and Moeen Ali actually, who had already taken 2 wickets the previous day, picked up his first wicket today when he got the most important wicket, but it was absolutely, I would say it was probably pretty late in the day, but Stuart Binny finally was dismissed after looking good for a century when Moeen Ali actually had him LBW. He tried to actually leave the ball, but the ball actually hit his probably his pad, and he was adjudged LBW. So he was gone. LBW bowled Moeen Ali for 78 with 8 fours and 1 6. Bhuvneshwar Kumar was there. Ishan Sharma left, and now Ishan Sharma came to the crease at the time, and by the time one would say that everything was over. I mean, India had already with Stuart Binny playing such a good innings, India had almost, I mean, everything was over. I mean, India, the match was definitely heading for a draw, but it was a matter of a mere formality. So what Alistair Cook did, and the partnership between Stuart Binny and Bhuvneshwar Kumar yielded another valuable runs, I would say, because it was 91-run partnership for the 8th wicket, and Ishan Sharma came to the crease. Now, Alistair Cook decided that now there is absolutely, English captain decided that there is not going to be anything left in this particular match. So Alistair Cook decided to bowl the first over. The first over he bowled some, I would say, some off-spin deliveries, but after that, in the second over that he bowled, he started impersonating the former pace bowler from England and the former fiery pace bowler from England, and also a cricket commentator as far as England are concerned, and his name was Bob Willis. So Bob Willis was impersonated. So one was wondering what was that action, but he definitely said that at the post-match press conference that he was impersonating Bob Willis by hiding the ball behind his back, because Bob Willis, as you know, he had a sort of an angular run up to the wicket, and he was just bustling in and he was bowling. So it was something he was trying to impersonate, and I thought he was doing it in a real funny manner, but he did it. But not only did he impersonate, but what happened was Cook was absolutely joyous. Now Cook is, has been really struggling for form, and this really cheered him up. But what he did is picked up the wicket of Ishan Sharma. So that was the maiden wicket for Cook. So Cook's first test wicket in his life here, as Alistair Cook actually had Ishan Sharma caught behind by Pryor. A beautiful catch, a very nice catch taken by Pryor, and Cook was absolutely jubilant, and he was totally full of joy as Ishan Sharma was going back to the pavilion out for 13. And finally there was the declaration coming in from the Indian captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni, as nothing was left in this match, with Bhuvneshwar Kumar returning on an unbeaten 63 with 10 fours. And what an innings from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. First innings he made a half century, saved India along with Mohammad Shami, and now here he was, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, once again playing a hand for India and making 63 valuable runs with 10 fours and unbeaten at that, and his second 50 in this particular test match. Mohammad Shami was not out on 4 with 1 boundary hit, and finally the Indian innings was declared by Mahendra Singh Dhoni at 391 for 9 with nothing left in the match. Looking at the bowling figures for the Englishmen, Anderson 21 overs 8 minutes 147. Broad was looking good. He picked up those 2 important wickets to really send a sort of a stutter into the Indian batting ranks there. 21 overs 7 maidens 50 runs and 2 wickets. Liam Plunkett 20 overs 1 maiden 2 for 85. Moeen Ali, the most successful bowler, 28 overs 4 maidens 105 runs and 3 wickets his returns. Ben Stokes bowled 18 overs 3 maidens none for 60. Joe Root bowled 12 overs 4 maidens none for 22. Alistair Cook getting that maiden test wicket, 2 overs no maiden 1 for 6 of Ishan Sharma. Gary Balance 1 over, which was a maiden. And player of the match went to James Anderson for playing a valiant knock, in the sense a knock which really helped England, because if Anderson on that day would have been out pretty early, then one does not know what would have been the outcome of the match. Probably England could have probably lost too. But well, all in all, it all turned out well, and James Anderson very rightly picked up the man of the match. And the first test match between India and England ending in a draw. Now, the second test match, as you know, the second match of the Investec Test Series would be starting at the Lord's Cricket Ground on Thursday, and England have made a change. England have brought in the Lancashire left-arm spinner Simon Kerrigan into the ranks. I thought that was a good move because England definitely need someone who could really give the ball a take. Well, Moeen Ali, we definitely thought he bowled well, no doubt about it. But what England was lacking was a quality spinner. And well, as you know, England have been really raving about this bloke, this Lancashire spinner Simon Kerrigan. That's why he's young, and he has when I've seen that he played a match against Australia, I thought he bowled pretty impressively, even though he leaked a lot of runs, but I'm sure he would have learned by now, and he gives the ball to. But it will be very interesting to see how he bowls against the Indians, because Indians are predominantly good players of spin. But one again, I wouldn't be able to say that because they definitely lost some vital wickets to Moeen Ali, the spinner. Well, all in all, so the match is all over. So the second test is going to be starting this Thursday at the Mecca of English cricket, the Lord's Cricket Ground. So that is, as far as you know, this is known as the Pataudi Trophy, as you know. So the first test is gone, and now the focus will be shifting on to the second test match. For India, well, as I said, one thing that this test will be known for, according to me, is the lower order contributions. The number 11 batsmen, number 10, I would say the number 9 and 11 batsmen have definitely done well. For India, it has been the number 9 batsman Kumar picking up two maiden 50s, two 50s in this particular test match. Mohammad Shami picking up his maiden 50. James Anderson scoring the highest score by a number 11 batsman for England by 81 runs, and this record partnership, this test match which set the world record for the 10th wicket stand, when Joe Root along with James Anderson added 198 runs to frustrate the Indians, and that was what enabled them to get into the lead. And what a match, and will be definitely remembered for the lower order contributions, and I would say it would be remembered for Joe Root, James Anderson, Kumar and Mohammad Shami, who all contributed with the bat. Well, dear fans and subscribers, that really sums up my cricket report on this particular match. Well, I know everyone are pretty interested. I know cricket is not something that everybody. I know there are a lot of people today. Well, I'm talking to you. Well, I'm really missing the match, and you let me not. It is not a cricket match. Let me tell you. We are talking about the World Cup finals today between Germany and Argentina. But you know, cricket show is something which is a regular daily cricket show which I need to do. So once I'm done, I'm going to be enjoying the Germany-Argentina finals at the finals in Brazil, and let's see who lays their hands on the FIFA World Cup today. My gut feeling is that Germany on that particular showing against Brazil they did, I think Germany look for me. My gut feeling is that Germany would be the ones who would be taking the FIFA World Cup. But let's wait and watch. And probably, I know the 25 minutes are definitely passed, so I've definitely missed some action. But so I'm not going to take much of the time. I'm going to wind up my cricket opening show very quickly because I want to watch the World Cup final between Germany and Argentina. But cricket is my first love, no doubt about it. So okay, let me just give you a quick update here. The Caribbean Premier League has started. The Caribbean Premier League kicked off in the West Indies, and there were two matches yesterday. Yesterday there was one match which was played with Red Steel versus Barbados Tridents. Red Steel won the match by 7 wickets. The feature being it was a match which was won by the by Red Steel. As far as the feature, nothing much to really talk about, but one match that I would really like to talk about is the match which was played, the third match which was played at the National Cricket Stadium, St. George in Grenada, where Jamaica Talawas won the match by 7 wickets. They were really spurred on by a century, the first century in the Caribbean Premier League in this season, where Chris Gayle smashed an unbeaten 111 for his team of just 63 deliveries with 5 fours and 10 big sixes, and Jamaica Talawas were set a target of 161 by the St. Lucia Zouks, lost the match. In fact, Jamaica Talawas won the match by 7 wickets with 111 coming, unbeaten 111 coming from the blade of Chris Gayle. Well, dear fans and subscribers, I can't wait to go and watch the FIFA World Cup finals between Germany and Argentina. Well, dear fans, subscribers, on this note, I'm winding up my Cricket Happening show this on a Sunday, but promising you your Cricket Happening show will once again be up tomorrow, that is on a Monday. Until then, it's a big goodbye, and let's all enjoy the FIFA World Cup match today. Thank you.